Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Welcome everybody to another CorbinCenter. Corbin, you head up to Staples, which not maybe in your old stomping grounds, but it's a spot where surely you are familiar with because you are from Detroit Lake, so you pass by it all the time. It's at the community center. The show was originally rescheduled. It comes up like AWF often do. And you have your match with Brandon Gore, who's been seemingly going through some craziness, and that's coming from me. Tell me about the match.
You know, I've wrestled Brandon a few times, but I have not wrestled this version of Brandon. And we got to the community center, and I'm just going to throw it out there. It's kind of tough when you go from a school of 750 crazy fun crowd to, what, the max would have been 60, I think, with the chairs. But it's not really... That's just hit or miss. You've heard me talk about this with AWF. It just depends on what the crowd's going to be. Sometimes there's a great crowd, and sometimes it is like 30, and it's whatever. So Brandon and I had our match, and he's kind of getting into the conspiracy thing, the tinfoil hat. So we kind of started to have our match with that. And like I said, I've had numerous matches with Brandon, but not this version of it. Also, it's interesting when you have different dynamics. Now, a lot of people are wrestling fans here. So what I'm trying to say is, at first I was a little worried about the crowd not being into it, but like they would respond to me, and my voice at least carries because I am the loudmouth mercenary, so that we were able to go back and forth and yell a little bit. So ultimately it was good. Not the outcome that I would have wanted, but again, I sold a little bit more merch. I'm not trying to say that that's the only goal that I have, but when it does happen, I'm quite happy with it. I'm not going to deny that I enjoy it a lot, selling merchandise. But yeah, with everything all considered, I was very happy with how the night went. And, Staples, I took the event. It was in my neighborhood. It was good, and the people did go home happy. And one thing that I did get a lot of people that said was, this was a really fun night. We've been coming to AWF. This is a really fun night. We'll definitely check it out. This is the first time that I've really gotten to do anything outside. We wish more people were here, but it's a blast. And of course, it would be one of those things where if we come back, you would want more people in the crowd and build that fan base. And it's a fun little venue, so it's too bad that there weren't more people there.
Well, I mean, you had a busy weekend. This is actually probably the tamest of all of them, which is quite shocking, all things considered. But, how are you feeling right now after such a busy weekend? You had three pretty big matches. How are you feeling? Give us any insight. You do have a weekend off, so that's good.
I'm not hurt. I'm definitely sore. I think the majority of it has to do with the car rides. By the way, my car rides for all these shows were super fun. For example, I got to ride down to Chicago, great crew, which was fun. Got to reconnect with Shazza after the high school, Forest Lake High School. We hung out a little bit, and then this one, of course, riding up with Bill and DJ and Gore. It was great, and so you get to talk to a variety of people and learn and talk about wrestling and figure out wrestling, and that's fun. And I am looking forward to a weekend off. It's really nice. I think maybe it's just me getting old or what, but I look more forward to time off. It's not like I don't have or don't need to catch up on things or don't have can't plug in gaps. I obviously will be fine. And then with the summer coming up, and the summer going to be so crazy, it's going to be tricky to figure it all out. So I got to be honest, it's actually kind of like a blessing. I will be fine. I was debating about going running today as we were filming this, and I can hear the wind howling outside, so I don't know if I really want to, but I know I got to get my steps. So it might be a good thing to do. But with that said, I just kind of keep trucking on. But I'm feeling great overall as far as my shoulder and everything. It's good to be able to do 3 very different matches with very high impact things and know that the shoulder's holding up. So that's reassuring for me. But it's also nice to know that I'll be able to recover a little bit, and I definitely am looking forward to that. So no complaints here.
Well, it was quite a busy weekend. It was also a very good weekend for you. I guess if you consider insulting high schoolers and ginger snapping referees and almost getting suspended a good weekend, but I know you do. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll obviously have more episodes of CorbinCenter coming up soon.